Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Ray. It is Cancer season. I am a Gemini sun sign, but I have a Cancer moon, a Cancer rising, so I'm super excited. I did a horoscope, I did the forecast for Gemini season. And so this is like a 12-year look ahead. This is kind of like some of the readings that I offer on my website, which is like the 12-month look ahead. This is kind of like for what it would be for you guys. So this is just for Cancers. But if you have anywhere, if you're not a Cancer sun sign, anywhere in your chart where you may have Cancer placement, like a Cancer moon, a Cancer rising, you may find this very beneficial. If you have a family member that's Cancer, this may explain a lot of what's going to happen this coming year, right? And it may not apply, not everything in this horoscope is going to apply to every single Cancerian out there. But for the most part, I am, channeling, and I'm going to use information. I'm debating on whether using this, which is the Bird Tarot, or using the Rider-Waite, but I feel like I need to use the Bird Tarot. Don't ask me why. I'm weird like that. And then I'll be using the Oracle deck that I brought as well to give you some messages. So sit back and enjoy. These cards are a little difficult sometimes to read. To shuffle, not read, but shuffle. So bear with me. But this is going to be the Cancer season reading. So yeah, we're in Cancer season, baby. Cancer season. Also, if you're tuning into this, I want you to know to subscribe to my website and also follow me on Instagram, because I have some very big announcements that I am dropping tonight. Okay, this is very, very big announcements that I'm not going to mention here in the video, but they are going to be emailed out to all of the people that are subscribed to my website. So if you're not subscribed to my website, simply go to www.raymondguzman.net. And on the home page, there's a pop-up, or if you go to any page, there should be a pop-up where you just enter your name and a valid email address. And anytime I send out a promotion or an email, which I'll be sending out an email tonight, that's going to notify you instantly of, what's going on. So again, I have some big, big announcements that I'm super excited to actually announce. And I think that a lot of you will benefit. So, all right, we're going to get into this Cancer season reading. What is coming up for this next birth cycle, this next solar year, for all of my Cancerians out there? First thing, accomplishments. I love this. A lot of you are accomplishing a lot this year. You are really like turning a new leaf. Some of you may be starting some new businesses. Some of you may be finishing degrees. Some of you may be giving birth. Whatever it is, you are getting things done, and it's going to be, beneficial for you. It's almost like you deserve this. You've been working hard. You've planted those seeds, and now you're reaping the rewards. The truth, I feel like a lot of you have gone throughout life very intuitive. If you are Cancer, first and foremost, let me just say, you are very connected to the lunar cycles. And look, I can't make this up. This came from Spirit. Spirit works through me and through these spirit fingers to get this reading out to all of my Cancerians. The moon is our main symbol. When you think of Cancer, you think of the moon. So the truth is going to be coming out. I feel like a lot of you have been dealing with a lot of fake people, a lot of people who pretend to be your friends, a lot of people that are users, and a lot of this is going to be exposed. I feel like the truth is coming out. They can't hide it. It's like your superpowers, your own intuition, and your own spiritual gifts are highlighted this year, and you're going to get a lot of the answers that you've been seeking, and you're going to see the truth. Okay, the burden, there is something that is bothering you this next whole year that is Cancer season, right? So for the next year, you do feel like there are some burdens here that you're holding on to. These are more of what I heard Spirit say with this card. There are other people's problems that they throw on you, but you are very much the nurturer if you're a Cancerian, right? And you want to, in some level, to kind of help people, and you want to help your family, but you feel most comfortable nurturing other people. Make sure that you're not nurturing other people to the point that you're neglecting yourself. That saying, pouring from an empty cup. Make sure that you don't pour from an empty cup because you need it refilled, right? That's the same concept here for my Cancerians out there. So if you're a Cancerian, pay attention to that. Discipline. It looks like some of you need some structure. Some of you could be finding that you are kind of burned out by something later in you know, Cancer season, or you know, in the year, in the whole next year. So for a lot of you, this is about finding discipline and setting boundaries. Again, not taking things, you know, lightly. Remember to honor yourself and others. Mourning. Some of you are going through some kind of heartbreak this year. This could be the loss of a friendship, a loss of a love, a romantic relationship. Something comes to an end. Now, this is not necessarily all the, you know, always the same thing for every single sign. This could also indicate that there is some type of you know, a part of you that's mourning the old you. Specifically, if you've been on a path of self-improvement and self-healing, and you're moving forward, right? Okay, so Spirit is saying here that this is a time of possibly mourning something, but with everything that is, wherever there's pain, there's also love. And it sometimes we have to go through the storm in order to see the rainbows, right? The passage is being cleared here for you. This is about moving. A lot of you are going to be moving. If you're a Cancerian, you're moving jobs. You're moving on from old relationships, toxic people, energetic vampires. You're setting yourself free. The vantage point is that you have the upper hand, just like this cheetah or whatever it is, tiger that's sitting up on the tree, watching all the other animals in the bottom, watching. You can see things from a different level than other people can. So this next Cancer season, this Cancer season that we're in the whole next year for Cancer, I feel like a lot of people are coming up to you and they're like, I don't understand why you made that decision. This could be a partner, this could be somebody in your life. They're like, what in the hell are you doing? Excuse my language here on my channel. I don't like to cuss, but they're like, what in the hell are you doing? I don't get you. I don't get why you're doing this. You know, people are like, you may feel attacked in that kind of moment, and your natural reaction will be to shut down and maybe not respond to them, or to pop off on a bitch, right? But Spirit is telling you to not take it personally. They're not going to understand your motive. You operate from a higher perspective this year, this next Cancer cycle. You're seeing things from a different level, and it's refreshing, and it's good, and it's needed. So, you know, I think that Spirit is really just telling you just to keep honoring yourself and know that you can see things that other people can't, and in time they will see it, okay? They will be divinely guided to see it. You are feeling oppression. There is some heavy things that are going on this year for all of my Cancerians, especially if you're in Cancer season right now. You may not feel extremely happy. There are things that come up, people that piss you off. Pick and choose your battles wisely, okay? Pick and choose your battles wisely. Don't be a part of other people that are attacking other people. You know, don't get pulled into that drama, but also remember to keep yourself out of that. Sometimes as a Cancer sign, our mouths can get the best of us. Let me just say. You better, you know, kind of like be quiet. And like, you don't have to verbalize everything that you are feeling in that moment, okay? Walk away, cool down, then come back. We have the Moon card again, which is, again, very appropriate for Cancer. When we think of Cancer, the Moon. So a lot of clarity is coming forth. A lot of things are being illuminated. Deeper things that you have not healed from. You're going to experience that healing. And healing is not necessarily a very, what's the word? A very smooth or very gentle thing. It can be, you know, ugly. It can, when I say ugly, I mean like, you know, you go through the emotions of crying, of releasing. You're going to feel withdrawn from people. You're not the same you. By the end of this Cancer season, and by the time we're Cancer season next year, you're going to be a whole different person, and people are going to notice it. You're withdrawing from other people's because life has treated you a certain way, right? Some of you that are Cancerians, I'm just keeping it real. Life may have treated you a little hard. It's been a little difficult for you to, you know, sit here and just say that you have navigated without losing a loved one, or that you haven't gone broke, or that you were not homeless, or that you were struggling with an addiction, or you were going through whatever you were going through, right? But you have sort of feeling, you're going to feel this year like you need to withdraw from certain people. Also, you're going to feel like other people are withdrawing from you, and that's good because you're evolving. You're not the same person. Like I said, you're not the same person that you were at one time. You're blossoming, you're growing, and it shows. Then we have here the Father of Horns. So the Father of Horns is like the deer. You stand very apart on your own island, right? Like he's doing, standing there, but you're observing. But the deer is like a very magical, and I feel like this is a deer. It's very magical. It's a very magical symbol. And again, you may be in the middle of the storm, but you're not bothered. You're not bothered by it. Other people get very bothered, this Cancer season for you, around you. That they let little things piss them off. So you will be noticing yourself nurturing, playing like the mom role, trying to get them to feel better about themselves. The Lover's card. So if you are a single Cancerian, you won't be single for long, honey. Love is on the way. This is like a very positive card, even in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, which I have right here. I was going to actually use that tarot deck, but I was guided to use this deck instead, which is the the Brady tarot, the Brady tarot. But again, the Lover's card. So if you're single, you won't be single for long. If you are divorced recently and you're wondering if new love is coming in soon, it's coming. A lot of you have a potential this Cancer season and then the new cycle the next 12 months to find new love, right? Or to, take a relationship to the next level. There's a lot of focus there, okay? Then the Father of Arrows. You have someone that is going to be coming in your life, a very masculine energy. Does it have to be a man? No. It can be a female that operates more out of her divine masculine, right? But they are ready to, I feel like life has treated them hard in some kind of way. And just like, I don't know if you can't see this face, they're kind of like, they ain't taking shit from nobody, right? And I feel like you may come across somebody that's like that. They think they know it all. They have had harder, life lessons than you, perhaps. And they try to, sit there and maybe like be fatherly, or try to step into this role of like, you need to listen to them because they've been through life, etc. But at the end of the day, you have to listen to your own guidance and your own heart. You can't follow everything else, okay? There's some of you got to be careful, specifically with your finances. The Scarcity card came in, so there could be some struggles here where you are overspending. You are going on Amazon, Etsy, or whatever your poison is, and you get on that website and or on that site, right, that app, and then you go on a shopping spree, honey. You're clueless. You are, I'm trying to think of a movie, but you go basically like go ham would be the appropriate word. You go ham on Amazon or Etsy, and you buy everything that you want, and then you were just gonna go and get like a lipstick, right? Or you go to the mall and you're going to some beauty store, Ulta Beauty. And you go in there, you're like, I'm just gonna get like a hair product, and then you come out with hair product, hair brushes, beauty makeup, and you a bag, and then you go on and you wanted to stop at the Chanel store, and you got the Chanel, and you're like, oh well, I got it on credit, I'll just charge it. Not pay attention to your spending habits. Some of you that are Cancerians, this year you're ruled by your in this season by your temptations. It can be very, very hard, and I'm laughing because it's so true. Even for myself, I have a lot of Cancerian in my chart, specifically because I have a Cancer moon, Cancer rising. So I feel like I'm talking to myself too. And then we have here the what is this? Armistice, like and this is like armed justice, or no, armistice. I don't know. It's weird, but you see two of these animals kind of pierced in this. And I feel like, again, it's like two people hurting one another, basically, and they're both blind and can't see. So I feel like, if you are in a relationship or a friendship or in a work situation and it's toxic, a lot of you that are Cancerians listening to this or have Cancer in your chart somewhere, you're gonna be ready to attack back. And at the end of the day, both of you are getting hurt. You're both getting hurt. And it's like, what was the point of it? So pick and choose your battles wisely this Cancer season. I feel like that's a very, very important message. And finally, we have here defeat. So again, if you're not careful this Cancer season, you could be feeling defeated. You could be feeling like you got the bad end of the stick, or you got the bad deal at the end of the day. But you need to pay attention to your moods, okay? And then departure, 8. So again, we have here departure. A lot of you are leaving the old behind. making way for a new version of yourself. So this year's not bad, you know, at all. I would say it's not bad at all, but you just need to be aware of, you know, your surroundings and of your choices and the things that are your triggers, I feel like, from Spirit. Now I have the Oracle of the Seven Energies from Colette Baron Reed, and I'm just going to shuffle a couple of cards and see what comes through as a conclusion for my Cancerians out there that are tuning in. So we're going to see that. And if you made it this far in the reading, hopefully you're not falling asleep still, or it wasn't boring. Let's see what comes in, okay? So just shuffling. I'm going to pull a couple of cards. So the first card I got here is a merry motive, okay? There's going to be reasons to celebrate. A lot of magic is rekindled this Cancer season. You're going to have reasons to celebrate. You're going to have reasons to believe again that there is a supernatural, you know, force at being, or a source, or a universal power. Into me, I see. It's like you are now reflecting in yourself the things that you don't like about yourself. You are seeing that. You're going to transform. Like I said again, and I said in the very beginning of this reading, you're not going to be the same person. We never are the same. We evolve. And that is a big message for my Cancerians out there. Quieting the mind. Again, remember what I said about picking and choosing your battles, not letting your mouth pop off on certain people. If you're a Cancerian, again, quieting the mind. Remember, you don't have to respond in that moment. Cool off, go and cool off, and then focus. A grand symphony. You're gonna have reasons to celebrate. Things are looking very, very good if you are a Cancerian out there, okay? This is about like the grandness of life. You know, music, a time for you to kind of like immerse yourself and know that you are seeing new beginnings. Look, great and full. Your cup is going to be full this year if you're a Cancerian. This is just like validation. People want to be around you. Some of you are going to be getting engaged, married, possibly meeting the right person. Finally, you know, if you've been single for so long. And then a wish upon a star. It's like your wishes to heaven, the things that you desire to be heard, they are being heard. Spirit of gratitude. I did a podcast on this. Also, if y'all don't listen to my podcast, you should listen to it. It's on Apple, iTunes, Spotify. It's called Tea with Spirit. And I just did an episode on the power of gratefulness. This is something that you need to remember throughout this year. Be thankful and grateful for all of your blessings. No matter how big or small they are, just be grateful, because that allows things to flow and come towards you and to manifest the law of attraction, right? But you have to be grateful in everything. So, yeah, you have a lot of energy, a lot of different scenarios for if you're a Cancerian out there that can happen potentially this year for you, but nothing that you can't handle. All right. I love you guys so much. Again, subscribe to my website tonight or this afternoon if you can. I am dropping a big announcement tonight on my website. I'll be dropping it on Instagram stories and my Instagram channel as well, or Instagram. And be sure to, yeah, like I said, subscribe to my website. I love you guys, and many blessings and love and light. All right, bye.